This YouTube video news story exposes Miss Shivangi Majithia, the adult social care lawyer for London Borough of Ealing, in her attempt to bribe the service user, also the client of a vice resolution to accept the reablement package of care up to 6 weeks, committed corruption under the Bribery Act 2010, Section 1, Section 2, Section 6, Section 7, carry imprisonment up to 10 years, breaches the United Nations Convention Against Corruption in this regard. Ealing Council inadvertently failed to make reasonable adjustment, are in very serious breaches of the Equality Act 2010 under Section 6, Section 20, Section 149, the Autism Act 2009, Section 3, the European Convention on Human Rights, Article 11, and the United Nations Convention on the Right of Persons with Disabilities, and the United Nations Convention on the Right of Older Person. In the case of the service user on the 5th and 6th eligible care and support needs, exposes London Borough of Ealing attempt to abuse the client to remain in the home for the purpose of keeping a tidy and safe home within the confines of his damp and mouldy home environment, which the carers from London Borough of Ealing will be abusing him by committing a criminal offence under the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, which carry imprisonment up to 5 years. For the avoidance of doubt, London Borough of Ealing inadvertently failed to comply with the service user subject access data rights, breaches Article 16 of the GDPR and the Data Protection Act under Section 165 and Section 173, dated March the 1st, as a request for the Care Act need assessment under the data protection legislation, and serious allegation against Ms. Shivangi Majithia, the adult social care lawyer, in this regard. Ms. Majithia, the adult social care lawyer, attempt to bribe the service user with social services proposal of a reablement package of care under the Bribery Act and the 2010 and the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, as continued abuse committed by London Borough of Ealing Legal Department and its client social services. London Borough of Ealing accepted the independent report of Dr. Lyle report without question, are involved in the corruption with fraud, false documentation and scam, trying to impose reablement package towards the service user, a serious allegation against them. London Borough of Ealing breached the Equality Act 2010, the Autism Act 2009, the European Convention on Human Rights, Article 11, and the United Nations Convention on the Right of Persons with Disability, and the United Nations Convention on the Right of Older Person, in this serious case of the service user on the 5th and 6th eligible care and support need, by exposing London Borough of Ealing in the discriminatory policy with scam, have committed corruption. The service user refused to accept the reablement package, which is described as a bribe under the Bribery Act, which is null and void due to the reason London Borough of Ealing abused him by breaching his privacy and confidentiality, also infringed Article 16 of the GDPR 2018, and breached the Data Protection Act under Section 54, 46, 94, Section 165, Section 173, 6th principle of the Data Protection Act, as responsibility of the data controller. London Borough of Ealing infringed Article 16 of the GDPR and Section 165 of the Data Protection Act, and Section 173 had ignored the 5th and 6th eligible care needs, have committed corruption by making administrative error by processing incorrect information of the service user subject access data as a result.